the hardware to come out.
Oh, give me that hammer over there.
It'll be Goldberg versus Alden English.
Oh, I have a feeling this is going to be one for the history books.
Goldberg's a former world heavyweight champion in WCW and WWE. The former NFL defensive lineman is always hunting for new victims. An opponent must fear the spear. And remember that Goldberg's question is always, who's next?
Yeah, who's next to feel the spear? Oh, you're right. And there's nothing like a little WWE mano-a-mano to get that blood flowing.
Both these superstars are primed and ready to roll.
But I know one thing for sure. If history is any guide, this night will be epic and awesome.
And looking at Alden English, what's the story for him right now?
Hey, I guess if it doesn't work out for Alden English here tonight, he could always go back to the theater.
You know, I've been doing this for a lot of years, Cole.
Yeah, at least a century.
Oh, yeah. But the thrill of a great matchup never gets old. Like me, I can tell you that.
Wow, that's the first time we've seen that move tonight from either locker room.
I gotta love it. If you like old-time wrestling, you gotta love watching Alden English compete. This guy's a real throwback. Reminds me a lot of the early 20th century. The reversal from Goldberg.
Well, I've never seen him do that before. He's simply reminding him that he's here.
He saw that one coming. He anticipated that move perfectly.
It's safe to say he underwent special training to put on this kind of aerial display.
Yeah, or maybe it's just natural ability.
Well, anybody would know about the wrestling scene of the early 20th century. It's you, King. Were you once a tag team partner of George Hackenschmidt? Sorry, I couldn't resist, but you're right. Alden English has all the makings of a catch-as-catch-can type competitor.
I mean, if this wrestling thing doesn't work out for him, which would shock me, he can certainly fall back on his time spent in the theater.
The leg has become the central point of this attack. It's only a matter of time before assistance to walk will be needed.
Anybody got a crutch?
Taking those legs right out from under him.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in. When this guy's on, look out.
And now, Goldberg pushing forward.
Picture perfect reversal by Alden English.
Yeah, you know, this kid's got instincts way beyond his years.
Toss to the outside.
Like yesterday's garbage. Careful what you wish for. It can get real ugly outside the ring.
And these guys are real ugly.
What a shot. What a shot from the ladder.
What's the next move for Goldberg to turn things around quickly to remain in this thing? He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
And on top of that, he's been spending a lot of time outside the ring during this match. You have to wonder what the strategy is here.
At this point, it looks as though perseverance will play a major role in the outcome of this match, Michael.
Whoa, get out of the way. When an opponent launches an attack like that, it lets you know they're pulling out all the stops.
Oh, boy. What's he going to go for here, Cole?
Power.
What a move. Much more of that, and he's not going to last long.
You can see him struggling to stand after
after all the damage he's taken.
Oh, what a shot!
Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be? He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here. Ouch! After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist, whatever he's comfortable with. No pun intended, of course.
Yeah, he's not going to be comfortable for a while.
That must have caused major damage. You just can't train to be ready for an assault like that.
Hey, smart move. After all, the knee is one of the hardest body parts. Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King, but I still don't see him giving up.
Heads up the ladder. He's right there with this match in his hands.
Think of the risk and sacrifices these guys are taking to get that down. This is unreal.
He was one step ahead on that one.
And he reversed it.
Good move there.
Aiden English with a great offensive shot. Oh my God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
He's got victory in his grasp, guys.
Keep in mind, though, full possession is needed to win this one.
He did what he set out to do, and that was win.
Here's your winner, representing the Vaudevillains, Aiden